So if this one is a little quick, I'm starting here, and then of course, I'm not ready, my gravity's not right, and it's just very restricting. So take your time, that's why I do it slowly. Really cover yourself, make sure you are strict correct, then really use your legs. And then that's the point of doing it slowly, so you bring your muscles to play, and if you're doing it slowly now, first practice, settle yourself down and work on it slowly without good distancing, correct posture. Then afterwards, once the tenor kata builds in and that, you'll be able to add on and finish it off. 3 opportunities to assess the distancing, the timing, and position yourself to be able to do something at the end. So you've got 3 chances to analyse the part. Juipong, unfortunately, you've already got 1. It's more difficult. So, Juipong Yoda. If the analysis and the process of someone is not right, then of course Juipong, but I can't understand this side. It's very difficult. So I've only got 1 chance. So I've got to be a bit more effective, a bit sharper. Go down on my legs so that we understand the posture.
One down.
Don't hesitate, Mark. Don't hesitate. Really, sir. I'll give you this. Yes, this way, that's it. And I can't move, I've got a problem. So I have to completely relax. This is this. Timing. This we take back. This is the frame of mind you need. Very calm in the back. Thank you.
This basic awareness of my distance in relationship to my partner. So when somebody takes the distance, naturally I find the distance where I need to be. When we go to this moving practice, again it's having this awareness between you and your partner. Many times we've done this. Okay, so this really is the border, the safety border. Once we get inside that, then it's an opportunity for us to attack each other. Okay, so you try to maintain safety border. So within the moving, creating that border. But what tends to happen, we create the border, it's almost like an obligation. Yes, okay, we put the hand up, right, off we go. At that point, it's too late.
Try not to get too mechanical, approaching just standing up this way. Keep the body relaxed. The same ideas you had when you were doing the stepping practice a moment ago. Exactly the same thing. Keep the concentration. As you stand back up, keep the concentration on the partner. You have to settle the center of gravity down this time.
In years we've been doing swing attack. Okay? Swing attack being is how to relax this shoulder. Because once we take écarté here, then naturally this happens. So how to get this heavy feeling. So really, this should be really familiar with you, this swing. But everybody, and the black belt guilty, they're actually lifting the shoulder and going this way. Now it's this attack, swing attack. This swing attack is how to get this identity with the shoulder. So now if I do this, it's possible. I don't have a chance. Just nice and relaxed, this way. Just swing. That's it. This swing. If you lift on the shoulder, it's impossible. That's it. As soon as you do this, it's nothing. It's light. Okay? This practice here is not this. I'll take your lead. All you're doing is lifting here, from here, swing out, stretch out. So what we're going to suggest is you don't need the spot. If we say swing on the spot, you'll still go box dog. Okay? So I want you to try, my side will take the initiative, Chris is following me, and then from here, a big circle. Right, just for you to get the feeling. Okay? Just a big circle and through. Just a couple of times, just to get that large feeling on the other side. Big circle and through. Have a leg. Okay? Again, that's not going to work. I need this way, here. Go. Going through. That feeling. Okay? So from here, it's a big circle. And through. I'll let you take the lead. Alright? Right hand. Big circle, just throw it out towards your partner. Back. Just a couple of times to loosen off that shoulder. Yep. Throw it out. Don't slow it down. Don't slow it down, Chris. Throw it out. That's it. You loosen off. Throw it round, loosen off. Gradually, once you've got that identity, then how to go back to the swing attack with the same feeling. Back. Same feeling of throwing it out, and back. Okay? Make sure you
Point. The thing is to take that on board and understand what she's trying to put across. And whether any method, whether you make it heavy like this to help you, the idea is that you create some concentration in your hand so that when you come to go, you go direct. And that's why this practice was introduced. It's 2 points. Traditional method was that the majority of used to step and then come up. So naturally it was all from the shoulder. So how to sort that out? So we needed a bit more heaviness here, and we needed to understand the coordination between the hand and the leg. So there's no point coming to this practice if still the initiation is and then goes through. That's why it needs to come together. And it's very apparent, for instance, that if somebody catches the hands and I concentrate on my hands, but then my imagination comes and the step and the hand are separate, like a 1-2 activity, then of course it's very difficult. Then we come to the tenor kata. problem. It's 1-2. Doesn't matter how hard I try. I'm always going to get, because my coordination is wrong. I've got to change my body. So her idea of doing this was to give a heaviness, so when you're there, you naturally progress that part forward. So when you're here, you can imagine that part of practice. So when you're here, it's very subtle, but then the difference is this. So this part we need to work a little bit more this afternoon. Okay? So that we'll need to work with the... It's very difficult. Doesn't matter how hard I try. My target is 1-2. It's impossible. If I think heavy, after just feeling heavy, it doesn't matter. It's hard to gain that. Practice. Okay, that's quite important. So that's a bit of work needs to be done there. Because of this. Afterwards it's hard. So when you come back to Tenakata, make sure you use the back leg. Deep. And work it. You can really explain this part and work on it. And again we'll build that on this afternoon. So as a starter, remember, deep in and move. Okay?
Target is how to find your karate process, and within that we have methods of how to approach it. So we have many, many methods. In this case, to get the continuation, then Sensei is showing this part, how to use the Giden Barai, and then mark holding, and then from there how to get the continuation this way. But there's different ways. This is another way, how to get the heaviness in the hand. The feeling at the end is the same, how to get the heaviness and the continuation. That is the important thing that you have to focus on. The method is really individual. You have to sometimes choose which is the best path for you. Okay, so you choose that route. It's like if you want to go from here to Scotland, you choose your favourite route. Not everyone's going to go the same way. But the important thing is, the target is the same, the feeling is the same. But what you're tending to do is you're trying to see them as little pockets. You're not making it.
And I've seen even this, but let alone this. Now with this type of posture, I can't support that. Doesn't matter how hard I try, I haven't got the structure. So what I need is to understand how to keep it. That's my 100% weight on the back leg. I can take it. This feeling. So here, here, here. Up, go. At the same time, as your plan. Okay, I understand. Sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, check your timing. Double day. Yes, okay. This afternoon, this way. Okay, it doesn't work because the weight is in the wrong place. It's coming over. So you've got to get the weight into the heel, open up the body, and really down. It needs to come in.